smooth. Hello, everyone. We do this very informally, and see he's got his arms crossed here. I should tell you, with this many people here, we turn the heat on. So give it a minute or two. Hi, I'm Tom Kiefaber. I'd like to welcome all of you this evening to the Historic Senator Theater, listed on the National Register of Historic Places. It's great to see you all in here tonight. We're doing this sort of informally. I think you all know the drill. Turn off the cell phones, PDAs, all of that. We're going to take a trip back to 1963, I think, when they didn't have those devices in these theaters. So, out of consideration for those seated around you, please switch them off. If you need to check your email or text message your friends as to how you're feeling at the moment, that's great. You have to walk in the lobby first, though, before you light those things up, because we're the ones supposed to be projecting light in here and not coming from those seated around you. I'd also like to offer a special welcome tonight to Herbert Davis, a dear friend of mine, and his family and friends. You know, the senator, as we all know, is in a crisis mode, and hopefully we'll get through this and on into the future and have another 70-year run, as it's had since my family built and operated this theater in the last 70 years. I can tell you with a certain certainty that if it had not been for Herbert Davis, we wouldn't be sitting here at all. And I'm not sure the senator would exist. So, thank you, Herbert. Appreciate it. So, you all may be aware we're also running some Technicolor film tomorrow. We've been asked to run something for the kids. And even though they've never heard of this film, there's a film called Mr. Bug Goes to Town. You may have read about it in the paper today. It's one of Barry Levinson's fond memories from his youth, 1941. It'll run tomorrow at noon and 1:30. So a number of you all will come here and I'll say, I want to bring the kids, the grandkids, and run something for them. So that's a film for kids of all ages, and I highly recommend it. It's an extraordinary film, kind of forgotten. It's sort of culty in a way, but most people are completely unaware of it. It's from the Fleischer Studios, and it was done, and a lot of people think it really rivals its passes what Disney was doing created. It's running an IB Technicolor, so the colors are vivid. It's from 1941, and it's on Cody Carmichael.
Wow.
Where's my Frank Lesser? It's quite a forgotten gem. So please spread the word about that. For those of you who want to experience a little concert movies in here, tonight at 9:30 and 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. At 9:30 we're running Stop Making Sense. Considering what's going on here, the senator and his uncertain future, we thought it was time to stop making sense, because this doesn't make any. And also we'll follow it up with the Grateful Dead movie. I can tell you're all big deadheads out there. So join us for those. I also want to thank a gentleman who has a certain anonymity in Maryland. He's a film collector who has made the last two Technicolor prints that we ran available to us, and has made tonight's Technicolor, IB Technicolor print available to us. A little bit about it. IB Technicolor was a process that they did not use emulsion in the film, but actually it was successive layers of dye, and therefore these films are color fast. They may pick up a little bit of damage along the way, but the colors stay the same. This film from 1963 had been done in an original, regular color process. It would be completely be red at this point, virtually unwatchable. So we'd like to thank this individual who made this print available, and also made Mr. Bug or Hoppy Goes to Town available to us. Before we get rolling here, first of all, I'd also like to point out that there is the things that were on sale in our lobby are to really, it's been reported that somehow or another these efforts are to avert the auction, and that's not the case. This is in order for these folks that have worked here over the years and dedicated many years of their lives at very little pay, without benefits, so that there'll be something for them when they leave here and go on with their lives. That's what it's all about. And so if you want to own a little piece of the senator, you know people who do, please send them in, because we've emptied out the back rooms and there's interesting stuff coming out. Before we get the show on the road, does anybody have any questions, memories, dreams, reflections, clarifications, or anything that they'd like to know? Come on.
Yes, I would like to say that I grew up in this neighborhood and that my first date was here at this theater. After that, we went across the street to the Yorkshire restaurant. And to your comments and your thanks, I would like to add that without your dedication to this neighborhood and the operation of this theater for First Run Films, we wouldn't be here right now. And I want to thank you, and I believe that everyone here also wants to thank you, Mr. Kiefaber.
I appreciate that. As you might imagine, the emotions are real close to the surface nowadays, so thank you. I appreciate that. If you see the sort of the media storm out there, apparently, we're the problem. I just have to say that an operation like this is like films themselves. It's a collective effort. The director gets the credit or the blame or anything in between. But it simply could not be done without a whole bunch of extraordinary people that you may not know anything about. But that's why this theater's here. We worked it together. They deserve your praise as well. Thank you. Also, I should say, in growing up in a family, my family's run motion picture theaters in Baltimore for 100 years. We built this one 70 years ago. I've been here for 20, 25 as an independent. And when you grow up in a family that runs motion picture theaters, at one point there were 165 in Baltimore. My family built and operated 50 of them. Baltimore used to be a city of theaters. They're no longer that. It's not a unique situation in Baltimore. It's not unique in that regard. Most of these cities have lost many of their theaters. Perhaps we lost more of those. But anyway, when you grow up in an environment like this, every theater develops a certain reputation. There's something about them that separates them from the others. And Senator, it's about romance and love. Seriously. All the way from it's the first date, it's this, it's that, it's the first everything. As a matter of fact, I've been hearing stories, apparently all the bases have been running here on numerous occasions. Simply up in those rooms up there. We didn't have them open for years. I think if you knew somebody that worked here, they could sneak you up there. I think there might be some of these kids coming in here that have something to do with their origin. Anyway, thank you all for coming tonight. We really, really appreciate it and enjoy the show.
Thank you.
For the comfort and